Hi everyone, I'm Senya. Today we're going to be playing some Magic Arena, but before we do, I want to get into a little bit about my channel, since this is my first video. So my channel's primary focus will be on budget gaming. I'll be playing fun games that are inexpensive, and also be playing competitive games like Magic Arena, but on a budget and try and still get results. For Arena, I'll be building budget decks with few to no rares and mythics, while still being as competitive as possible, like I said. I'll also be doing a kind of a series with various decks that I like to call building block brews, where we'll start with a budget deck, and the more it wins, the more we'll add to it and improve it with better cards, see how it evolves and how it gets better over time. I'll also be playing fun games that are inexpensive, like I said earlier, so I'll be playing certain games and exposing you to them that are budget or bargain games from Steam and mobile devices across a lot of different genres like sports, indie, strategy games, things of that nature. But beyond that, beyond budget Arena and also the bargain games, I'll occasionally be playing Civ 6 because it's a fun game. I really enjoy it. Even though it's not budget, I still want to put it on this channel from time to time. But with all that said, let's get into some Magic Arena. So today will be just strictly budget. We'll see how it goes. So over here in decks, so we'll be playing Mardu Calamity. So let's take a look at it. As you can see, primarily 1-drops. Most of them are 1/1s. Conquistador is a 1/2. And what we'll be doing is playing all of these, spamming them out, and then playing Cavalcade of Calamity, 2-drop enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with power 1 or less attacks, Calamity deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. So it's the main 2-drop. Then you have Goblin Instigator to add an additional 1/1 body, and then Goblin Gathering just gets better as the game goes along. So the primary focus of this deck is, like I said, you spam the 1-drops out, which is pretty much the entire deck. Have a Calamity out, or 2 or 3, how many ever you can get, and then for each one of these that attacks that player, an additional damage on top of what they're already dealing will hit that player. So it's a fun little synergy deck with really a bunch of weenies. As long as you're playing red, obviously you can play this deck. I've tried it in many different forms. My 2 favorites so far are Mardu, so red, white, black, and Grixis, black, red, blue, that we might look at a later on video. But with that being said, let's try out Mardu Calamity, see how we do in just a couple of normal play matches, and then we'll try a ranked match or 2, see how it goes. So I have had a little bit of success with this deck so far, comboing off, so to say, but we'll see how this does. So I only play 2. I'm going to play Fanatical Firebrand. However, if I draw into Calamity, I do have it ready to go. I feel like this might be a mulligan, but I think that depends on what our opponent does. If they keep, then I think I mulligan. If they mulligan, I might keep, just because we're on the draw. So again, this is best of 1, so they are going to mulligan. This is a toss-up. We'll try mulligan, see what happens. A little bit better. We'll see how this one goes. We'll probably keep this. Definitely taking his time. He's going to mulligan down to 5. We're going to keep this one. So this is Frango Street, I am assuming, if we're going with the acronym for SC. Could be State, I don't know. But he's down to 5. He or she is down to 5. Could be Franghost, maybe. I don't know. People's usernames entertain me sometimes. might get a free win out of this, who knows? Oh, there we go. Hunted Witness, that's going to go on the bottom. We'd like either another land that could be white or a Calamity here. Nope, but we're still going to be on the board pretty fast with our 2 Banehounds. Actually, second thought, Conquistador into Banehound might have been a little bit better, so that's a mistake on the Vanguard. Sure. So I will gladly attack into that, and okay, so here we go, we can actually go now. At this point they're probably thinking we're playing mono black, but we just have a 3-drop red and no white mana. But I'm definitely going to attack into this because if they're going to pay 4 life, and we're going to net 2, this is 5 damage that they're essentially taking if they block and pay the 4 life. Which, for this deck, is something, in my opinion, they cannot afford to do. And yeah, they're going to do it. So we gain 2 life, and they're going to go down to 14 on turn 2. And we'll gladly let them attack for 3 into this. We're not going to block here. Yep, down to 12 now. Sure, Thomas Knight, Defender. So that adds a little bit of difficulty because that's a strong body. So is this like using white enchantments maybe, or Celestia aggro? But I don't know why that would be in there with Celestia aggro. No blocks. Can't do anything else, so just let the damage happen. So I think we get more 1/1s out here. We really need Calamity at this point, because this is where we start ramping and dealing with this. So need a Calamity. No attacks. We'll wait a turn, see if we can draw it. Or even if they will attack themselves, that would be great. One? Nope. Nobody? Okay. Play this. Play this. And we'll play another thing. No attacks again. Yeah, at this point, since if they're going to attack and let 4 damage, take the 4 damage so they don't have that, then I'm going to let that happen. Nothing, and there's Calamity. So yeah, at this point they definitely can't keep the Vanguards. Conquistador actually adds another layer to this attack because he himself deals 1 damage and Calamity deals 6. They're down to 5. They can block 3, take 3. So yeah, block there. Block 2 of those. So they're gonna have to let the Vanguards die now at this point. And then take 3. Yep. There we go. Board wipe would be great for them right now. I don't think they'll get... Nope, so 7... Yep, that's the end. Okay, so it was probably green-white enchantments of some sort. Had to mulligan down to 5, and then they drew a bunch of land. Okay, so let's play one more. See how it goes, and then we might jump into some ranked play and see how that one plays out. This one we are not keeping. 2 white mana and 1 card. This one I would love to keep. We're on the draw and we have a play turn 1. I don't want to keep this, honestly. Put you at the bottom. Well, we're going to risk it. I'm going to get very greedy here. Because if we can get a red mana... Alright, so we got one more turn essentially to stay on water. Playing blue, still have control in the realm of possibility for Finky Dinky. So... interesting. No red mana, no red mana. Okay, so we're good, we're good. Black mana, dang it. Okay. So, go ahead and attack into this, they'll block, but we get a point of damage. So it looks like it's going to be mill. So it's not an awful matchup for us, so I'm not too worked up about it, because if we can get both these down, oh wow, that's really bad luck there. At this point I'm begging for them to eventually settle the wreckage, but I doubt that would happen for just one creature. They are this one. So yeah, this is definitely mill. Let's see, what did we lose? White mana, which wouldn't have helped, and then two creature plays. That hurt a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we... This is a slow thing. Granted, yeah, they don't care about that, because, you know, if they are playing mill, then life gain does not matter. They're going to gain 2 life, sure. They're going to lose it right here. And still just a handful of red mana and no lands for it. At this point they also probably have counter magic up and ready to go. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Hey, white mana that we do not need. There we go ahead and attack a couple of times. Yep. And there's our red mana. Okay. I don't think it will. If they have negate, I'm surprised they haven't snapped it out already. Unless they're playing Syncopate. Okay, so it resolves. They might bounce it right here. Nope. Yep. Okay, so triggers happen, regardless of if they bounce anything or not. So this will be 4 damage. Yep. So we're down to 41. And, yep, still haven't gotten additional red manas. Yep. Okay, so there's another red mana. So we play Calamity. I think we go ahead and play this just to get this out. And we play 2 Firebrands. So 5 damage we might be able to pull this off. Block there. Down to 10 speed. We have 4, 5, 6. Oh wow. And trigger twice. Trigger again. And then draw for turn and trigger. So that's what, 6 right there? Oh, that was like 10 or so actually. I don't think they can win it here, but they're going to be close. Oh, okay. I mean, that kills their stuff too. So that actually gives us the win. They're going to take 5 more damage. I don't think they come back and win this because I don't think they realize it killed all their stuff too. I was fully expecting them to kill all creatures. 2 life, sure. Walk 1. Go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, 7 damage. So we can win this here. I think this is legal. The taste. Sack him. Yep. So this will definitely be lethal now. Yep, so it's gonna be lethal. Alright, so beat mill. That's 2 of them, so let's go ahead and jump into ranked, see how that goes. And then we'll talk about the deck a little bit more, and then we'll be done with this video. So ranked, Mardu Calamity. Alright, let's see how it goes. So, this year I'm in silver. When the season, of course, just reset. This we'll keep. Season just reset, and on top of that, I unfortunately have not been able to play as much. I haven't passed. I have gotten to platinum, almost diamond before I was, I think, like 3 wins away from diamond. February, maybe January. So I've been able to have some success here at this, in ranks. Not necessarily with this deck, but pretty competitive. Like I said, I don't get the chance to play that much anymore. So it's going to be an adapt deck. Just trying to get as much damage as possible. I like this new Grim Initiate and Banehound. Banehound in Mono Blacks is just so good. But Grim Initiate, the Amass 1 with First Strike, I think it's a pretty good quality 1/1. We're not going to block. I think it's fantastic in a Aristocrats deck. Get a little bit of that life back. Are they going to counter that? Do they have to? Grim Initiate back. You can pump it for 6 mana. It doesn't have 6 mana. So probably doesn't attack here. Although you could have some sort of like giant growth or something like that. But I think we take the risk here. let him play an instant, we still get 1/1s out of this and can attack for 4. Oh, wow, okay. Don't think he realized that those had first strike. So everything this is red black aggro, but I'm so confused on what I'm guessing it's adapt, but I don't know. This is interesting. So I think really the only thing that can save him now is playing a couple of creatures, but also playing Highjoy Krasis if he has it. But I mean, just looking at what he's played, does he have the mythic skills? Does he have ways to kill some of these? Yep. He'll play. Okay. Yep. Go and play land. So Root Snare is okay. So Root Snare is on the table now. We know that. Can't play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 down to 3. I think we let them attack. If they have another one, then that's just a bad situation. But this looks like it's okay. So is this gates with like no gates? Gate 1, 2. Yeah, they have 2, 3 gates. That's interesting. End of combat. Okay, so we need Calamity at this point to win it. Fire for Footlight Fiend, not bad. I want them to attack with both. If they attack with both, then we can get out of this and win. Sure. It's what, a 5/5? Yep. Another gate breaker? No. Okay. Resolve. Don't understand why they played that only as a 2/2 at all. So we need Calamity. That's not Calamity. So we'll just keep spamming. We have turns to take. Colossus, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we get Calamity, we win. So this is definitely interesting. Combat. 1, 2. Pass turn again. So we can't block 16 of it. This is actually lethal on board. I don't think they realize it. Yeah, they already had lethal. Yep. Okay, so that's 1 down. Yep, still silver tier 4. Alright, so we'll play one more, see how it goes. Maybe we can get a quick win. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this video. Tran09, tier 3, This is a pretty good hand. Have turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3 plays. Actually, so we go Firebrand first. And we play Torch Courier on MTG. You're gonna block, that's fine. No. Enter. So now we need Calamity. Calamity and 2 Iron Witness. I don't know. This is one of the new ones. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't affect us except the 2/3 flying body, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. Drawing nothing but lands, that's... Go ahead and get a black one. It's interesting for a mono white day. That's something new I haven't seen. Whereas this looks like it's more or less a white link instead of mono white lifelink. Haven't seen a Johnny's Welcome yet. Yep, that's fine. There's Calamity. Okay, so that's what we want. Yup. Okay, we definitely need creatures at this point. Yep, pass to attackers. Oh, tackle, but well, he has vigilance, so that's yeah. Get another lifelinker. That's fine. Yep, resolve that. I think we continue to take these here. Pass, yep, and they're gonna flip that, that's fine. Yep. Yep, that's fine. But them having vigilance is definitely an issue, for sure. Do we want to take out... No, we just need to keep building up creatures. Yep, that's gonna do it. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's right, you can only hit a planeswalker or creature, so that's... Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's right to do that one then. They have their own healer's heart. And land. Good game. Yep. Alright, so looking back over it, Like I said, this one has no rares at all, uncommons and commons. It's a decent deck. Obviously, it can be upgraded with, especially the land base, you know, getting the dual lands in there. And maybe it could do with a couple of removal spells, but overall, I think it's in a decent position. I'm not crazy about Torch Courier, so I might look at, if we play this one in the future, maybe we take out Torch Courier, put in a couple more Charmed Strays, or maybe Hazada Marshals. But there's definitely other, or maybe even Leon and Vanguard, but there's other things we can put in there. From a rare perspective, a couple of Legion landings would be good. But yeah, so again, this is a deck that we'll look into some more and see what it can do in the future. But that's it for today. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to, go ahead and feel free to comment, leave your feedback. Again, this is my first video. There's gonna be more to come, and yeah, we'll start this journey together. Thanks. Have a good day. Senya out.